As you have it, the buyers will be coming through. Let's see what they want to go for. Everyone on TyLoo is going to be donning their armor. They slip their vests on, and they're ready for the action. Meanwhile, for Renegades, it's a little bit more in terms of utility. Nifty and Naf going in for the investment.
When 5 players buy Kevlar, there's always method behind the madness. Usually aggression, as you can see. 3 players towards A-Long. This is going to be a good read from Renegades as well, as they're holding for an A-Long peak. But actually, TyLoo may have the drop on Renegades as they send 3 players towards A-Long. You've got 1 player there, Captain Mo, playing in the cubby. Bondic boosted up on the little boost position here towards A-Long. And then DD in towards Matrix. So if Renegades do walk up A-Long, they can be met up by some very strong firepower.
Slowly tiptoeing their way through as they get ready to go for this burst out towards the A bomb site. Bondic in the elevated angle. Captain Mo there trying to aid them as well as they wait for the push to come in. The early tags will go down, but not really going to go in their favor as Azza and Nifty find the initial frags. Azza as well, take down DD. It's all up to B.O.O.T and somebody to try and bring this back in their favor. JKS as well playing on the close angles. The smoke swarm through. B.O.O.T going to fire out a couple of warning shots with that USB, but he doesn't quite connect them. Repositions back round as well as he scopes in, finds JKS, but JKS will still win the war.
1 versus 4. Somebody no kip. Obviously no one for the TyLoo side bought one, so it's not as if there's one dropped across the map or across the site. It's going to be Renegades off to a hot start as they should be claiming this pistol. Question is though, can somebody try and get some extra frags to stack up some extra dosh?
Yeah, somebody trying. He is getting the tags, but can't quite convert them. Eventually we'll get 1 headshot, but there's JKS for another one going to go his way. That is a double kill for JKS and round as well for Azza, and Nifty just the single. But that is the round going for Renegades, the opening pistol on their T half. A good start for them, as we know they can be very effective on their T side play on Cobble.
Already 4 SMGs bought up by Renegades, 1 AK for JKS. Should be signaling a fast play into this round versus the force buy from TyLoo. This time only 4 players forcing Captain Mo. Still has $850 in the bank, so we can afford the AWP if case TyLoo loses round into the first buy round. 4 sets of Kevlar as well, and 2 smokes. So can TyLoo use those smokes to try and force and choke Renegades into a stack? But instead actually it's 3 towards B and 2 towards A from TyLoo, so not really too much of a stack play coming out so far.
Somebody pushing his way further down as Naf is just going to be sticking his nose in a little bit, trying to work out if anyone is close by. You can see edging his way forward as they get ready to try and push together. They do pre-fire around. I think they can clear the angle. They do eventually, but they get him incredibly low. He doesn't go down, though. At least they do punish somebody and remove him from the equation. B.O.O.T peeking through with the CZ, only going to find 1 kill before Ucilla will trade it back with that UMP, though, as it's now relying quite heavily on Bondic, DD, and Mo to try and save the day as B-site has been taken.
Man advantage run out for Renegades. No kip for the CT side, but swift headshots there from Bondic as he finds 1.
That was beautiful from Bondic, incredibly done. But there's the response from JKS as you'd expect. You give him a rifle and he will run rampant. Nifty and AZR come through as well. The final 2 kills are going to be on the UMP, so at least they optimize cash as well. And Renegades get the round, only losing 2 members of their squad.
3 players surviving, as you said. Renegades going to go to 2-0. Already a much better start than we saw on Inferno, where TyLoo had that big 6-1 lead. Where Renegades were slow burners, they managed to get back into the second half, but at that point it seemed like TyLoo had already worked up too much of a buffer. Regardless though, Renegades deemed to try and claim this 3rd one as well and get to a 3-0 advantage. It's going to be the eco coming from TyLoo. Still got 4 SMGs as well for Renegades, so they need to push, play aggressive, try to get some kills on these SMGs while they can before they go into the 4-buy round.
This push coming in, Nafly with the early entry. Somebody going to try and do some damage as well as Nafly will keep it going. Everyone gets ripped to shreds off the back of the MAC-10, so it's just DD left standing. Obviously only a USP in his hands, no real investment. So Renegades are looking pretty good so far as they will be getting this 3rd round and winning all 3 off the back of the opening pistol. DD, it's just a matter of time until he falls, and there he goes.
First buy right now, the second map. Renegades 0-1 down after losing Inferno, as they definitely want to see if they can meet their makers on Mirage. Then again for TyLoo, they'd love to finish this one out in a 2-0 fashion and secure their spot at the major qualifier with the 1st seed. Nevertheless, they're round number 4. UMP for somebody. AWP, no Kevlar, but a smoke grenade for Captain Mo. 3 and 4s as well to finish off the rest of the CT buy, but no one's bought a kit so far for TyLoo, so that might mean They have to play more aggressive, try and get some early kills. They can't really allow the bomb to go down. If it is a 3 versus 3 or 4 versus 4, things could go south.
Things very well could go south. The play comes through. Ustilo looks so confused, but somehow gets the kill anyway. I'm so unsure of what's actually even occurred. Ustilo actually doubles it up as well. What a messy round. It's all over the place, but JKS going to find that frag towards somebody. It's all up to Bondik and DD right now. This dynamic duo, what can they actually achieve as they will push through? DD going straight into the action, finds the frag on Ustilo. It's a 2v2 situation. It's winnable, but JKS proving too hard to handle with the timing as well. DD should go down as Nathfly spots him on the drive-by and eliminates him with a MAC-10.
There you have it. Renegades going to go to 4-0 after claiming the pistol and that first buy around. Aggression towards the B side. Obviously, they're keeping forward these SMGs. They need to do something fast. And to catch TyLoo off guard, they jumped in over those smokes. You saw the big 2K there from Ustilo, getting that headshot to the first player and killing that AWP from Captain Mo. He had no Kevlar, so actually the USP still dishing out a lot of damage. As well in terms of the scoreline, damage has been dealt 4-0 now, as it will be a eco from TyLoo. Just going to be upgraded pistols onto 3 players. USP, P2000 to B.O.O.T as well. Just Kevlar on something in D&D as again they go fast towards drop and B.
Oh, trying to get a taser play off there as well, but Ustilo will actually eliminate Bondik. B.O.O.T in position as well. Ustilo going to take him out with the AK-47. Easy pickings as they will knock them all down. That's 5 rounds for Renegades. TyLoo, not too fantastic just yet, but at least they have cash to reinvest. The buys will be coming out. Captain Mo going to be donning the weapon that he made his name with, the AWP on display.
Are TyLoo falling into a false sense of security with that first map in the bag? As they really need to step up fast here. Renegades are off to a soaring lead, 5-0. And they will be keeping these 3 SMGs as well, as it's going to be 5 players going towards the A side. This could be a mid-rush and a long rush. Try and catch TyLoo off guard once more as Captain Mo is going towards the B side, leaving DD alone.
Yeah, this push coming through. DD here just waiting in position as the smokes will go out. He does dive straight through, but Nifty will remove him with a UMP. So already TyLoo are struggling into this round. Oh, another player is going to fall. That's Captain Mo. The AWP incredibly out of position there. Not even too sure what he was hoping to achieve. Somebody actually going to find one headshot there straight back from Nifty. It just looks so messy from TyLoo. Already 6 rounds for Renegades.
After such a long first map, 2 overtimes, Renegades want this one to be fast. They put us back on schedule. Round number 7, 6-0. And TyLoo losing another buy round. This time Renegades went for the rush towards A, going through middle. Captain Mo expected another fast round towards the B site. He went through connector doors. And by that time, when Renegades were up mid, they'd smoked doors. They had players towards APC, holding towards balcony. Because of that, they already had control of that A site. Leaving DD alone wasn't quite enough.
TyLoo as well. Nothing to aid them in these rounds, Nods. They're just left with CZs, the Deagle on Mo, 3 HEs, and a smoke on somebody. Not really the most effective buy, especially when you're going up against what Renegades are bringing to the table. But let's see how this one will develop as the look like they want to set up to go for the drop in towards drop down. Obviously just holding the angles right now. First frag does come out as Bondik finds the headshot towards Azza. Azza will return the damage though, as he did ignite him as he fell. Nifty with the close range kill on towards ZD as they focus themselves towards the A site. It is going to be smooth sailing for him to take it.
A site completely open for Renegades, holding the balcony angle. Nifty missing a shot there, but eventually will take it down on the second chance. But not before Mo can find 1 kill, 3-2. As it will be the man lead for Renegades. The bomb is down, both of these players as well from TyLoo. Just going to be going for the boost in drop to retrieve this AK and try and bring it into round of 8. Somebody as well has the smoke and Kevlar, so for TyLoo, they will have a good buy into the next round. AWP should be backed up by Kevlar now for Captain Mo. And if so, are we going to be seeing the captain of the IGL trying to lead by example, try to go for some audacious and aggressive plays to try and get that opening pick for TyLoo?
Yeah, what will they actually be able to do as this game continues on? Because right now their CT half looking so weak. This is completely different in terms of what we saw over on Inferno. It looks like it had structure, it looked very effective, very clean, very clinical. As soon as you got into Cobblestone, it just seems like TyLoo, positioning's off, miscommunication, it's not looking fantastic at all.
So, round number 8 now on the cards. Double AWP setup will be how TyLoo try to match the firepower so far from Renegades. Should work in terms of textbook CS. Obviously, the double AWP setup is a great counter versus a contact style of CS or a grouping style of CS, which lacks executions. Renegades, yes, they've done executions when they had the SMGs, but apart from that, they've been going for the fast pushes, the fast faces towards middle, towards B. These orbs should have a great effect. Captain Mo playing towards connector as well with the orb, which means he'll be fast rotation towards the B site in case Renegades went there. The Enter with his orb going close towards stairs. He's going to be holding the angle towards B platform. And with this orb as well, they can smoke out the back of B platform, molly out as well towards the cubby there. And they can leave B Enter towards that B site and now double up towards drop.
Seeing if they can actually gain that drop-down control, as Azza will be the one to thunderfoot his way through and try steadily make the play into the round. Waiting on the other end, though, is going to be Bondik with the M4 in his hands. Bientet as well. Waiting for the push to come in. Bientet gets the first frag, though, as he takes down Nifty. Will strike with the AWP. That's one of them out of commission on the side of Renegades.
Man advantage for TyLoo off the back of the AWP. Flashbang not connecting. There you have it. Ustillo finds the reply though. 4 versus 4. 45 seconds left. 2 towards drop, 2 towards B platform for Renegades as they're going to try and split this site.
Oh, somebody somehow finds that frag, but he is going to be traded back as he gets taken down eventually. Oh. There's the response from Bientet, but he falls short. Obviously, the Molotov igniting him at the end. So TyLoo only going to get through with DD and Captain Mo surviving, but at least they get around on the board now on their CT half.
1-2-7. And a pause going to be called by TyLoo, and a good one at that. When you look at the money as well for the Chinese side, they need to work out how they can best allocate their resources. Bientet obviously saving his AWP as well, so I believe that is on the ground. I think it's going to be a UMP onto somebody. M4 for DD and Bondik. And then the AWPs for Captain Mo and BNT. So, round number 9. 6 rounds still for Renegades in the lead. And if they can win this one as well, Jack, they're going to force TyLoo into an awkward situation. If it goes 8-1, they force TyLoo into a weak force buy. If they claim that round as well, you could be looking at a 9-1 lead, and then suddenly they'll put TyLoo on the back foot onto an eco. And this scoreline could very easily read 10-1 if the Australian side can claim this current round.
Yeah, if they can actually pick up a massive victory here, get a reset round off, it would not be good for TyLoo. It would only shape up better and better for Renegades.
Fast smokes towards B. It's going to be the rush towards the B site and B platform, it seems. Do we see Molotovs and counter flashes and counter grenades from TyLoo before it's too late?
Oh, look how low they are already as the damage is being done on towards Renegades. JKS and Ustillo so confused about what's actually occurred as they try and push through the smoke. Somebody gets the opener, but there's the trade back from JKS. The bomb is down at an awkward angle. Bientet goes down to Nifty as he strikes with the AWP.
4 versus 3. Push comes in. Bondik finds 2, goes for the third as well, trying to connect the spray transfer. Nifty chimes in. Nafly as well. It's going to be DD in the 1 versus 2. Nafly is on 11 HP. Nifty onto 50. Molotov in hand, he's going for the one face, but there you have it, a good, strong trade kill. Well played 2 versus 1 as they go for the double peek, and they find the final kill onto DD. 1-8, and now look at the money for TyLoo.
Absolutely broken stance. Renegades off the back of that, the reset comes in, leaves them in a horrendous spot. This is where Renegades basically should get themselves, as you said, towards a margin of 10 rounds, and already achieving 10 rounds on their T half, if it happens, would be lunacy.
Yeah, I mean, if they can get to a 12-3 and 11-4, they're really showing and selling a statement, really, as to that last map should have been theirs, right? They're the ones that had the 15-14 score. They wanted to close it out before it ever reached OT. And already they will claim the first advantage into this round. It will be the eco coming out from TyLoo. Only one player with Kevlar. That will be Captain Mo the Deagle.
If somebody finds the headshot on towards Ustillo there, takes him down with a CZ JKS as well, trying to take someone down. There you go. Bientet and somebody will fall eventually. As Renegades get that next round, it should have been going their way, and it did so in a tremendous fashion. TyLoo as well. Cash still not fantastic. This was, basically the double eco they went for.
Yep. And I said it as well. If Renegades were to claim that previous round, they should get to 10-1. And now the second eco going to be coming out from TyLoo. It's likely that the Australians will get to double digits. Round number 11, it will be the eco coming out from TyLoo, but they are buying some artillery, it seems. 5 HE grenades bought. Smoke onto DD. Kevlar onto somebody, Bondik and DD as well. Can they try and unite these HE grenades towards B platform as the bomb And 4 of the players from Renegades go towards the A site. Seems like a poor decision so far from the Chinese.
Contact play coming out towards this A site as they will slowly make their approach round. They will be seeing if they can actually once again get this round. Obviously, massive favor towards them because they do have the superior arsenal. At close mid as well, there is just going to be DD ready to try and defend. He will get the opening frag, takes down Naf, actually follows it up as well as takes down Azza. Mo will fall short to Nifty. DD could have armed himself, but instead charged straight back through, so Nifty with a double, and they now fall into a 3 versus 3. Site control coming out as they want to try and get that bomb planted.
Somebody going to be coming in from the rear, from middle. B.O.O.T burning alive towards balcony, the Molotov doing so much damage. AK retrieved. Now somebody has the AK towards middle, but can he try and have an impact?
Ooh, Nifty, another frag, already a hat trick. Ooh, another kill comes in as well. That's going to be the quad kill as he shuts them down. It's just easy pickings as he snipes around selflessly.
Ironic as well. Selfless obviously being his former team.
That was the meme.
Ah, okay, yeah. Brilliant.
Ooh, all right.
Oh.
B.O.O.T there takes down JKS as he will connect the shot off with the CZ. 12 HP left on him. Let's see what else he can actually grab here as he won't get too much. Will die to the bomb blast. TyLoo not looking great at all. Renegades absolutely crashing it right now as they get that 10th round on the board. There will be the buy coming back through from TyLoo, but it's now or never really, Snods.
9-round deficit now for TyLoo as they try to innovate the meta on their CT side. But it seems like Renegades are teaching them something new. Round number 12, 1 for TyLoo, 10 for Renegades, double digits already. As we are seeing another buy around. TyLoo keep getting their money reset and keep getting their money into such poor positions. Nevertheless, though, fast play towards the B site. Once again, it seems it's going to be 4 players grouped up towards balcony and B platform. But they are slowing it down as they wait for the Molotovs from TyLoo. And this is going to be even less of a defense now from the Chinese side to try and fend off this push.
Push coming in as somebody is ready for it, but let's see if he can actually find those necessary frags. Justillo connects the early headshot as he takes down somebody. Bondic as well, going to fire on through and remove them as they get back into a 4v4. But Nafly, he's in the rear. It's an easy spray down for a double kill. DD will find one headshot. There's Mo for another. Nifty as well fires back. It's all on a 1 versus 2 now as the bomb is down. They can recover it. Mo has to go huge in the round if he wants to deny Renegades getting their 11th on the board already in one half. JKS, he's on the contact angle, waiting for the face to come through. Pre-fires it, but Nifty gets the headshot. The AWP will out-AWP the AWP. And there you have it. Another round going to go the way of Renegades.
11-1 now. Renegades with a 10-round advantage on their T side. And so far, so good. A pause going to be called by the side of TyLoo as Peacemaker has 30 seconds to try and input something different to change up the CT defenses. Right now it's lackluster, as it is far from perfect. What can they do to try and change this and try and have more of an established defense? I guess time will tell.
Obviously looking quite passionate, quite frustrated there, as he will be explaining what he wants to do.
Yeah, it must be quite frustrating as well, considering that he can't really talk during the rounds, he can only talk during the pauses, he can see the mistakes happening right in front of his eyes, but he can't pull them apart upon it.
TyLoo now. Basically just in the same spot, round in, round out. So the reinvestment comes through. You've got 2 HEs to play with, 4 CZs and a Deagle on Mo. Meanwhile, Renegades, they're armed to the teeth. Absolute bounty hunters coming in to try and lock down the law on this B bomb site as Naf will entry first, gets the tag on Mo, but can he actually take him down? Of course he can, as he will follow it up, removes him from the equation, and he's ready for more. Bypasses that HG to find the headshot on towards B.O.O.T. Ready for more as well. Naf just slaying everyone in his warpath. JKS will be able to help him out as he lends a hand, eliminating Bondic, and it falls to DD.
They know his location. B bomb site is completely free, as they will be running towards the B site. DD, CZ, and Kevlar. Renegades have no real reason to go hunt him, give away their AK, and allow him to try and save. Instead, they can just wait this one out, and eventually DD should push into their crosshair.
DD basically just seeing if he can find anything, really, any lifelines to try and aid him, or at the very least, just get through, hold on to this CZ and armor, because there's no point just losing it and reinvesting once again immediately anyway.
So, There will be a few players from Renegades hunting DD. Of course, their money is so strong right now, even if they lose an AK or an AWP, they could instantly reinvest it. Then again, if you are nifty, there's no reason you want to be giving away an AWP for free, as they are struggling to work out the location of this final TyLoo player. But nevertheless, it won't matter, as the outcome is the exact same. And that will be the death of a DD. 12-1, as now TyLoo can go for the buy. Let's see what Peacemaker had to say. What difference are we going to be seeing? Are we going to be seeing more presence towards the A site, maybe aggression towards B platform, faster control towards B, maybe an instant smoke towards platform, the back of plat, Molotov coming out as well, leaving Captain Mo with the AWP, maybe B with the M4 to stay alone towards the B site, maybe go for some aggression towards middle, have the AWP watch for the A long cross, or peek towards A long itself. But already they're going to be sending 4 players towards the B site. Seems like they're going to be fending off with just DD towards B. And once again, another good read from Renegades. It seems like every single time TyLoo have 4 players towards the B site, Renegades are opting to go towards A.
Yeah, that A-bomb site has been very successful for Renegades in essentially the entire game. They've just been able to brute force their way in, take names and take rounds as the flashbang comes through, allows them on the entry clear in their angles speedily as they sprint their charge through towards that site. Can they actually find success here though, as DD gets one and the follow-up frag takes them both down. This is more reminiscent of what we expect to see coming out, but he wasn't ready for JKS to trade it back as he strikes first close by wood. Nice molly as well to try and ward off that rotate, but it just forces them in towards the site.
Players jumping out, balcony left, right, and center. Nifty finds one as the smoke will fade. Somebody goes down. 3 versus 3. But do they expect that 2 players come out balcony? Bomb going to be retrieved. JKS as well finds that kill onto Captain Mo. 2 versus 3. Bondik, the last line of defense towards this A site. B.O.O.T in the connector smoke. So what happens when this fades? Would he be able to catch a player off guard and turn this into a 2 versus 2?
Who knows if it is possible right now, as we have them both into a very close scenario. 2v2. B.O.O.T waiting to see if a connector push is going to come round. Obviously no one facing just yet. The bomb is down. They've got 25 seconds left to work with. Naf as well, hoping that they will peek towards him. Oh, nifty. Missing that shot is what's going to come back to bite him ideally, as B.O.O.T as well continues on, gets that follow-up frag. They now get 2 rounds as they double their score.
Renegades not expecting that second player to jump out the balcony. Bondik holding nice and safe towards default. We'll get the drop on the Renegades players and turn this into a 12-2. Regardless though, Jack, it is a 10-round advantage right now for the Australian side, as this is the final round of the first half of the second map. Winner of this best of 3 will claim that spot at the major qualifier in Atlanta and eventually have their chance and their shot of qualifying for the Boston E-League major, as of course is what every single player strives to achieve.
Nades are coming out right now as they want to try and push their way through. Early damage done as well into B.O.O.T, as he will only have 50 HP now.
Smoke comes out from his teammate there, thankfully. Will dampen the aggression from Renegades as they're going to be going towards drop. Then again, somebody towards a window as the Mag 7, just in case Renegades try to go for an A-split. Be met by that shotgun force. Bondik as well towards electric. Captain Mo with the AWP on statue. And B.O.O.T playing the cubby towards A long. So Renegades, if they were to take their chances towards the B site, it could definitely go south.
Yeah, obviously if he still actually peeks here as well, somebody could actually take him down very swiftly with that Mag 7. He's a perfect head angle. So if he peeks into him, he will not be too happy with the results.
Somebody resisting towards A, obviously going to be using his smoke towards middle. As with that Mag 7, you definitely don't want to be going through a retake at range. Nifty going to be leading the charge with the contact play with the AWP. Captain Mo holding the angle with his. Usually the AWP that's holding the angle has the advantage, but let's see.
Here we go as the action will kick off. Bondik takes down Azza. Ustillo and Naf fire back as they're finding great success. Ustillo as well takes down somebody, interestingly enough, and it's all just left on DD, who is now dead.
The D standing for dead as he hits the floor. 13-2. Commanding lead for Renegades in this second map, and it seems very likely Jack will be going to Mirage as the decider. Yeah. Well, pretty much if Renegades win the pistol, it goes 14-2. The best of the Force Spies. The money is so low for TyLoo. It is pretty much as good as done. So TyLoo, if they want any slim
It was clean, clinical, and incredibly close. It's a bit different on Cobblestone. TyLoo only being able to achieve 2 rounds, Snods.
A bit different is potentially an understatement, Jack. 13-2. Renegades with an 11 round advantage, and they will be flipped over to their CT side, and we can see exactly why Renegades did pick this map.
Yeah, obviously we did look at it on paper and said that Renegades should be able to close this one out very, very quickly on Cobblestone. They look like an effective team every time we've seen them play, and I think in terms of benchmarks, they've just had harder games on it, and they've been able to cause upsets consistently throughout history, whereas for TyLoo, the same cannot be said with this new lineup.
Exactly. Into the second half pistol as well. If Renegades claim it, it should be a job well done for TyLoo. If they can get that second half pistol, try and dent and reset Renegades' money time and time again, keep their money low, try and force out a win and a buy round, and then Renegades will be forced onto half buy. Situation like that, there is chances, but to be frank, it's very unlikely that will come to fruition. It's going to be 13-2 as we do go into the second half pistol. Captain Mo and B.O.O.T buying utility, already using some of it.
Early aggression towards close mid there as they made an awful lot of noise, trying to sell the idea of it being a push towards the A-bomb site and hopefully force a rotate, whereas instead Renegades have held their ground and stuck it out towards B. Now Fire playing anti-flash here as well as he waits for the push to come through. Actually just going to drive face it now. He was playing anti-flash, but still holds the angle, doesn't matter as he gets the drop on him anyway. There's the initial frag, but somebody indeed will trade it back. Bondic as well comes through as Azza drops down. They now have site control. The retake squad does arrive. JKS with support finds the headshot on Bondic, trying to continue on his warpath. Nearly actually lands that pre-fire shot as well as he faced towards where DD is located. Him and Nifty going to sprint straight out. He supports his teammates once again. Nifty comes through, takes down somebody. It's a 2v2 retake to attempt to win the round. They need to clear the angles. Do they know the location of DD as he comes down, gets that opening shot? JKS now debating what he does in this round. Will get the tag off. Snodsy pushes through. They are quite low, but he's struggling, forced to reload, and B.O.O.T will win the pistol round.
Seems like this game will keep giving. 13-3. Renegades still have the 10-round advantage after conceding the second half pistol. JKS and Nafly in that 4 versus 2. They had the kit, they had the double flashbang, but it wasn't quite enough. JKS looking far sadder than you would expect, having a 10-round lead.
I think that's just kind of the general vibe on Renegades. Everyone just looks pretty
quite
sad.
Somber, doesn't it? Yeah, we're 13-3 up. Cool, yeah.
Yeah, good game, guys, I guess.
Yeah, well played. Yeah, sick one.
Oh, nice clutch.
Oh, shame, yeah. Oh.
Push coming through, though, towards mid. Nifty actually donning the scout. Let's see what he can achieve as he was scouting out. No one really there early on, so nothing too much to write home about. Meanwhile, towards B, somebody just going to dive in, start to run amok as he finds the initial frag. JKS trades it back as he finds his dome through the smoke.
Does indeed. 4 versus 4. As Renegades did go for the force bind to this one. All the players from the side of Renegades forcing as well, which means, you know it, the AWP to Nifty into the first buy round may be lacking, but it seems like Renegade will be throwing in the tower and saving into round number 18, as TyLoo have complete control of that A site, and Renegades want to go anywhere near it.
Yeah, no point really. Obviously, they've got armor. They've slipped on their stab vests on JKS, Azza, and Naf, so what's the point in just throwing those into the wind? You might as well hold on to them. Obviously, PT-50, Deagle, a Scout, and a MAC-10 that was scavenged all in commission, so just hold on to them, calm it down, and bring it back through. Obviously, you can concede these rounds fairly happily. You expect TyLoo to be able to pick these up, and it isn't really even going to come close to your buffer. Only just will they now be a 9-round disparity from being equalized in the scoreline.
Oh, Nafly, the nice 1 league there. Goes to the second, lines up some damage, but not quite enough. They had 4 players trying to survive, but actually, it will just be Nifty. 13-4, as TyLoo will be met by the eco from Renegades. And now they should be claiming the 5th round here, unless Nifty can show us some nifty tricks, I guess, with that scout.
As this buy will be coming back through. Obviously, just the scout that was still in there. No reason to force up on anyone else. They don't really have too much else, as they will push their way deep through mid early. So if we can see a couple of tags come out with the scout from Nifty, potentially they can convert them into frags here and there. But let's wait and see.
Yeah, going to be trying to come in from the flank here. Obviously, going for that stack towards the A site. And rock, paper, scissors. Game of chess. It doesn't actually work out for them. Renegades coming in from behind, and actually maybe they can try and get a drop on these TyLoo players towards this B site as the bomb goes down. Smoke comes out towards connector, and actually good smoke towards B behind as well. Outside drop means they will be delayed.
Put a player up on the boost, it will be used to the but instead he just gets spotted out anyways. Diddy is able to get them very low. That HG rolling through as well. JKS on 2 HP. Azza also taking a hit, and so does Naf. So everyone forced to just jiggle around a little bit and work out exactly what they want to do, as this round will be going in favor of TyLoo once more.
Nifty going to be saving the scout. Question is, does he want to be bringing the scout into the first buy round? Ticker for the Force buy, so it's basically an M4 or a scout. We know he likes to wield that AWP, and obviously the scout being the predecessor. Nevertheless though, 5-13. From a 10 round advantage, it's now been whittled down to 8. TyLoo now. What are they going to do on their first buy round? They have money to disregard these SMGs if they want to. They are going to be keeping the UMPs, Jack, which is surprising because for TyLoo, it doesn't really make a difference for them about their money. All that matters is the rounds and about chaining them together and getting a hell of a lot of them. It's going to be 1 UMPs to disregard 2 of the SMGs, 4 AKs, as well as to make their way in hot pursuit towards the B site. And as I said, they're going to be shifting and walking outside drop. As if they play this one slowly, they could be going for a B split.
Straight down vent though, as they want to try and gain map control. BNTech going to get the opening frag. Bondic as well comes through as he shuts down Nafly. JKS is heading over. Meanwhile, Nifty doing a bit of damage as well. But this is what it relies on now. Just JKS in a 1v4 to try and pick up the round. This first opening rifle round has gone completely wrong. They have been tarnished. JKS, even if he does save, they're going to be fairly broken into the following one. This is going to be TyLoo getting their 6th on the board.
So far, so good from TyLoo. If there was a chance for them to have the comeback there, currently doing everything in correct fashion. Fast play towards that B site and drop. The B split, Renegades simply weren't ready for the aggression and the tempo that the Chinese were bringing into round number 19. And now we're going to be seeing JKS trying to save his M4 into the next one.
He has actually been hunted though. Somebody's very close. He's focusing on the wrong angle as well, so somebody can take him down as soon as he extends round. Easy headshot, somebody will kill him. And that is going to be TyLoo getting another round on the board though. Now 13-6 is the scoreline as it's getting better by the second. Renegades as well. No cash to play with, so this should be a 7-13 scoreline after the round.
Should be. Obviously, Renegades, no strangers to those CZs and pistols. Each player, and Renegades having such a high skill ceiling. But as you said, TyLoo with the utility, the AKs, the momentum, they are poised to claim their 7th. And for Renegades, they're now in the scenario where each buy-round TyLoo win, they essentially almost claim a second one, forcing Renegades onto pistols like they are now. So for TyLoo to come back into this one, so if they make this, what, 7-13, they're in a 6-round deficit. And then at that point, it's really 3 buy-rounds to make the difference. But talking about making the difference, Nifty finds 1, but is 1 player enough to really change the odds?
It's true. Is it going to be able to come back and aid them? They do double it up though, as JKS to get that follow-up frag on somebody who still also takes down Captain Mo. The peek comes through, but DD is too hot to handle here as he will get that initial frag and the follow-up as well. Takes down JKS with a response, but it's all on him to try and win the round on his Todd as he will be pushing round. Tries to get the frags, will shut down Nifty, and a follow-up as well. DD is killing everyone. He's on for the ace, but can he beat Nafly? No, he can't, as Naf will strike with the Deagle. Renegades get round number 14.
4-3 coming back to haunt him. As you could see by Rock, he was just out of vision there of black bars. 14-6 now. Renegades should be able to finish the job now. Just 2 more to go before he gets to 16. And with those CZs as well, the early kill there, the push comes in through middle from Nifty. He gets the first kill with the Deagle. The CZs from JKS find kills a piece towards the B site as TyLoo were expecting a stack towards that A site. Pause does expire. Peacemaker's at its 30 seconds to try and restore peace, I guess, between the ranks of TyLoo. And let's see what he can make of it.
2 rounds away from Renegades actually being able to pick this one up. 2 AWPs in play as well, as Nafa and Nifty do have them out and they're showing them off, but can they wield them effectively?
Where are we going to be seeing the AWP situated? Nafly with his. Currently towards drop window, I believe. Unless the UI is lying to me. I believe it's actually Azza instead. But nevertheless, first kill found. Nifty does go down, goes for the audacious pick. And Captain Mo finds that first kill. JKS has rotated into the scene towards the A site as he will smoke off middle. But actually, as they're boosted in towards drop, can he find a kill and make this into a 4 versus 4?
Molotov goes out as they will set ablaze.
Bondik down to 19 HP. The boost nearly netted themselves the 4 versus 4. But instead, TyLoo slowing this round right down. 3 players rotating in towards the A site. And actually, maybe make it 4 as Nafly is leaving the B site. Going towards Connector and towards Window. And now the issue is for TyLoo. If they come back towards A, they're going to be met by 4 players from Renegades holding and taking their chances, but it seems like they've rolled a 6.
It's true. It's not going to be a critical failure this time, as they want to try and work their way through. Captain Mo on the entry though, JKS will go down. Leo gets 1, but he can't trade it back out as B.O.O.T will take him down. It's all up to Azza and Naf. Naf arrives on the scene just in the nick of time. He has support from Azza as well, and time on the clock is ticking away. Azza with a sick little one-tap there as well, as he plays it smart and he plays it cool, tapping down only when he needs to. Bondik and Mo are so low, and Azza is making a mockery out of them. Luckily, Bondik recovers the bomb, goes straight towards B, but he gets taken down. No plant for you, as Renegades get round number 15.
Match point now, TyLoo. 9 rounds on the trot if they want a chance of forcing OT. We've already seen a fair few overtimes in this best of 3. And one of the things I like actually, Jack, is about TyLoo, that they use every single timeout they could possibly have. Even though they're 50-6 down, you can see Peacemaker still trying to imbue his ideas, his ideologies into these rounds to try and get TyLoo back into this one. Maybe he still believes, well, of course he has to. But is he currently saying, come on boys, we can bring this one back, it's only 9 rounds, is he trying to fix the problems during quick succession, as he only has 30 seconds to try and work out and fix the cracks and crevices that are currently showing. But let's see. 9 chances for Renegades to close this one out and take us over to Mirage. And once it does go and boil down, if it does, to Mirage, pretty much anyone's game.
Yeah, Mirage is going to be more an unknown quantity between either side as this push is coming through hard and fast as they want to try and go for this aggressive style of CS. Can TyLoo stay alive, or is this where the margin for error is going to come in a bit too strong? Nifty as well, waiting for this mid push to come out with the timing, works in his favor, gets 1 frill, takes down Didi and falls back towards the site as well.
5 versus 4. Make it 5 versus 3 as Nifty finds himself for a second towards default, goes for the third, misses the shot, but still he's dealt his impact.
Yeah, already done enough damage, but he wants to try and do even more. Whoa, beautiful shot. If he would have been able to land that, it would have been incredibly crisp. But JKS finding frags with the UMP. Goes for the jump shot as well. Takes down somebody. 3K into the round. Wants the 4K. Someone's going to peek up. That's going to be Bondik that offers himself up as a sacrifice. 16-6 is the scoreline. They take him down on Cobblestone as we suspected. Renegades will be the victors.
Yeah, and what we said as well in the preface before Cobblestone, Jack, was we expected a close win. Sorry, if it was for TyLoo to win, it would be a close game, 16-14, 16-13.